What is up, you guys? For today's video, we are going to be going in with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Jawbreaker palette. And let me just say, there is something about this palette that truly makes it so I don't want to put it down. I don't know if it's like the beautiful like rainbow color story or like the formula of the eyeshadows, which literally is to die for. But there's just something really special about this palette that just makes me really excited to use it. And I don't know, it's like one of those palettes I go into my collection and I have like over 100 palettes and I always want to grab this one and like sit down and like swatch all the colors and just see what kind of like color combinations I can create or just like different types of looks. I don't know, this palette just really speaks to me and I cannot wait to do another tutorial using it. But also, if you haven't already, I would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button down below, and if you like to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram account is @lethal_kitten. And on Instagram, I post 7 days a week with a ton more tutorials over on there if you are looking for some inspiration. And then for eyeshadow primer today, you probably guessed it, we are going to be going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer. Literally, I cannot get enough of this stuff. I don't know what magic's in this bottle, but like, girl, I cannot put it down. And I'm just taking about a pea-sized amount. This will be enough for both eyes. And I'm just gonna close this up real quick so it doesn't get everywhere. And when I do this, I actually like to apply mine with a fluffy brush. So I just kind of like put it on my eyelid, like this, kind of messily, and then I start buffing it in. And my dumbass self got eyeshadow primer in my brow that I was having problems with earlier drawing on. Oh, what is today? Like, I have like so much eyeshadow primer right here. Just taking a spoolie and like trying to like finesse it out. Maybe? Fuck my life. So once you have the eyeshadow primer applied and blended out and you're looking like a ghost, the first shade that we are going to be going in with is this beautiful kind of like matte baby blue shade called Brain Freeze. This is seriously one of my all-time favorite shades in this palette, but I'm just going to be applying it into my crease and then doing little circular motions to blend it upwards towards my brow. And I am going pretty high up with this too because we are going to be doing a very dramatic eye today. And I'm also using it to round out my outer V a little bit as well. If you are looking for a really nice pastel baby blue, this one in this palette is amazing and the formula is fantastic. So once you have that applied, the next shade that we are going to be going in with is a beautiful primary blue shade called Soaked. And then using a different Sigma E35, I'm just going to be applying this into my crease. And I'm just doing like little circular motions to blend that into Brain Freeze. I'm also using it to round out my outer V. But like seriously though, like look at this blend, like they are blending out like a dream. I really love blue eyeshadow, but it's like one of those colors that is just so hard to blend, and a lot of times they will give you harsh lines and they're just literally a bitch to work with. But these ones are so beautiful. I mean, like look at that gradient, it is so good. Man, this blue color though is honestly absolutely beautiful. Like dang, she is pigmented and just so easy to blend out. Like literally, this palette is just so good in my opinion. I will link my full review that I did on this palette if you are interested in the description box down below. But I don't know, there's just something about this palette that just is so extra special and just makes me really excited about makeup. Like I try a lot of makeup and a lot of times, you know, like I will really like a palette, but it doesn't like inspire me to like grab it, you know, like every time I do my makeup. But like this one, like I just honestly cannot put it down. I just have so much fun with it every time that I use it. Not to mention the formula is so easy. Like it's one of those formulas you don't have to sit there and like fuss with. You don't have to worry about your eyeshadow looking not blended. It just looks so good and I just really enjoy the colors of it. I mean like dang, like that blend though, like I cannot get enough of it. I don't know why, but these blues together, like seriously, I cannot get enough of them. But the next shade that we are going to be going in with is called Delicious, one of my all-time favorite shades in this palette. So using this Real Techniques Essential Crease Brush, I'm just going to be applying Delicious right into my crease, doing a back and forth motion, and then afterwards I'm just going to do little circles to blend it upwards into the other blues. I'm also using it to round out my outer V. But like, I'm just so obsessed with this shade. It's so hard to find a really nice like deep navy, and this one is absolutely amazing. Not to mention it is super easy to blend out, which is really hard to find with blues. So if you want to further blend out Delicious, I'm just going to take a little bit more of Soaked again on that brush that I applied Soaked with, and I'm just going to go right over that kind of line that we have with Delicious. This will help blend the two colors together. But like seriously, like I just cannot get over how like nice these blues are. Like it is so hard for me to find really good blues that are super pigmented and also really easy to blend. But these ones, they literally blend out so easily. Like you barely like do any like little like motions and they're like boom, like blended, which is so good. And I don't know, there's just something about this palette. It is just literally magic. I mean like look at that. So here's where I'm at right now with the look, and like honestly, like I cannot get over how beautiful these blues are. They are just so rich in pigment, and not to mention the blendability is just, to me, like I just cannot get over the formula. It is just so good. And what I find really funny is last night when I was planning out my look with my mom last night, like she doesn't like really help me. She's not into makeup like I am, but she likes to like, you know, like be included. So does my dad. I'm an only child, so you know, like they just kind of get that way. But I don't know, like it was so funny. Like I had like a light pastel blue, like, you know, like eyeshadow look with like a little bit of like a dark blue kind of like planned out, and somehow I got like this full on like cobalt blue, like deep navy, like dark smoky eye, which I just find so funny. Like when you plan something and then somehow like when you start doing it, it turns out like completely different. But either way though, off camera, I'm just going to cut my crease using that Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer that we used earlier. So once your cut crease is 100% dry, the next shade that we are going to be going in with is this beautiful kind of like neon coral shade called Foxtrot Unicorn Charlie Kilo. And then using a stiff kind of like flat shader brush, I'm just going to be applying this to the lid. And I'm really making sure that I am packing it on as well. The last time that I said that to you guys, the Foxtrot Unicorn Charlie Kilo, you guys are all kind of confused in my comments. And what it is it's a Bloodhound Gang reference of a song called Foxtrot Unicorn Charlie Kilo. It's a really funny song. It's super dirty, but like the letters spell out fuck, so every time I see fuck, I always think about that. So I always want to kind of like say it when I can. Ooh, but girl though, like this corally shade with the blue, like I am living for it. It is just so beautiful. Like when I think of summer, I think of this beautiful kind of like coral shade. Like seriously, it is so pretty in person. There's something about the blue with the coral that literally screams summer for me. I don't know if it like reminds me of like a snow cone or like what it is, but it really looks cool in my opinion. But with that though, the next shade that we're going to be going in with out of the palette is called Cherry Wet, which is a beautiful matte cranberry shade. With Cherry Wet, I'm just going to be packing it on in this outer third of my lid. We are going to be using the shade to really help blend in the blue into the orange, because blue and orange make a really ugly brown, which we do not want. And I'm just making sure that I'm really like pressing this in. You don't want to bring it in too far either, otherwise it'll make your eyes look really closed. So you really want to just focus it in this outer third area. Ooh, that is just so pretty. Like holy shit, like I don't know what it is about this palette, but every time I use it, I just absolutely love the look that I'm creating. Since you have Cherry Wet applied, as you can see, we still don't have a really nice blend in here, but it is coming together. So I'm just going to take a little bit more of Delicious and go right over Cherry Wet just a bit. Just so we can start getting a really nice blend. And I'm just making sure that I'm lightly pressing it on top for right now, just to make sure we get that really nice, beautiful saturated color. And then I'm just going to fluff the edges of Delicious out in this outer kind of third of my crease area, just so we can get rid of all those harsh lines that we do not want. I'm just doing like little back and forth motions. And then once you are done with that, I'm just going to take whatever is left on that little Real Technique shading brush that we had Cherry Wet on, and I'm just lightly tapping over Delicious, and this will help blend the two colors together. You may have to go back in with Delicious too and do this a couple of times just to get a really nice gradient fade, but it'll give you literally the most seamless blend. So here's where I'm at right now with the look, and like honestly, I really love this color combination. It's kind of like neon and summery, yet it's kind of grungy at the same time, which is totally my thing. Either way though, off camera, I'm just going to kind of clean up some of this fallout as well as apply my foundation and all of that. Do you guys ever get like really excited about the makeup look that you're doing because you just absolutely love how it's turning out? Because that is like totally me right now. But either way though, we are going to start working on the lower lash line, and first of which we are going to go in with this Colourpop gel liner pencil in the shade Swerve. So this is just the black one. And then with this pencil, I'm just going to line my waterline and bring it down just a little bit. If you haven't tried these pencils though, they are amazing. Especially if you have sensitive eyes like I do. They don't irritate my eyes at all. Whew. I don't know why, but every time I put eyeliner on, my eyes are just like watery right now. I have like really bad allergies and it is so annoying. And if you ever have like watery eyes, I showed you guys this in my last video, but you just take a Q-tip and put it in your tear duct and like tilt your head. And like all like the teary like watery stuff will like trickle down into the Q-tip and it won't mess up your eyeshadow. And if your eyes like water in the outer corner, like mine mostly water here, you just do the same thing and like the tear like runs down either way. But I don't know, this is like a trick I've been doing for years and it helps so much. And before that pencil dries down, I'm just going to take a little bit of Soak, that primary matte blue shade that we used earlier, on this Morphe M507 brush. I'm going to start smoking down that liner. And you don't want to bring it down like too far either, otherwise you're going to look really funny and you'll look like a panda bear and it'll just look a little off even. How far I bring mine down is like where my under eye circles are. So mine kind of like start like right here when I have under eye circles. So that's kind of where I end mine at. Also, the perk of these types of eyeshadow looks is that if you are like me and you have a really bad sleep schedule and you like never sleep and you totally look like it, if you bring your eyeshadow down pretty far, it actually kind of like hides all like the things you don't want people to see, you know, like under eye circles, puffiness, all of that, which is kind of like a perk. So anytime I'm really tired, I wear these like super grungy eyes and nobody ever notices. At least I hope so. Ooh, girl, like this look is turning out and I'm just getting so excited for it. But for the inner corner highlight today, we are going to be going in with this beautiful shimmery yellow shade called Lemon Drop. Down with this little pencil brush, I'm just going to be packing this shade on into the inner corner like really heavily and also bringing it underneath the inner tear duct area as well. Just to open up the eye. But like, ooh, I love that shade so much, especially with all these colors. I think it's just so beautiful. I haven't used Lemon Drop yet, so I really wanted to use it today. But like, girl, like that color is stunning and I really love the shimmer of it too. It's just seriously so pretty. So here's the finished look using the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Jawbreaker palette, and let me just say I really love how this look turned out. I think it's just so cool and perfect for summer, especially if you are like me and you like those like summer colors but you also like a really good like grungy eye. I feel like you'd really enjoy this look. Not to mention Lemon Drop as an inner corner highlight. It's just so beautiful. I just really enjoy how it turned out. And one thing that I want to say though too about this palette is, I don't know, there's just some like magic and like sorcery with this one. I literally enjoy every single look that I create with this one. I don't know like what it is, but like this palette is just so amazing. I really enjoy the color story of it, not to mention the shadow formula is to die for. Like literally, if you are looking for a good eyeshadow formula that you don't have to sit there and blend it out for like 2 hours, definitely recommend checking out this palette. I don't know why, but the last couple of times I have filmed, my eyes have watered like crazy. Like literally right now they are like waterfalls. And I don't know if it's like allergies or like what it is. Do you guys have the problem too? But in the comments down below, let me know what you think about this look. And also let me know if you'd like to see more looks using either this Jawbreaker palette or the mini Jawbreaker palette. Because honestly, like I'm obsessed with it. And if you guys would like to see more looks, I would love to create them for you guys. And either way though, if you haven't already, I would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button down below. And if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram account is @lethal_kitten. I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and until next time, bye!